Hello world. So what I want to do right now is give you a look at what I've gone through as far as physical. Now, on my forearm is where a shunt was at. Remember, I was on dialysis for 13 years. So this was the last one that I received. I could go into detail, but I won't. I received this. The last one I received was maybe, I say 2012. 2012, yeah, maybe May of 2012, I believe. Okay, and then this here was the very first one on my bicep. I think I was probably 23 years old. That one didn't last too long. Then we went here on this forearm, which lasted, actually, I'm sorry. The forearm was the first one. Lasted maybe 2 or 3 years. Then this one here lasted maybe 7, 8 years. Yeah, maybe longer, which was past its expectancy, the life of a graft. Now, a graft is an artificial vein, okay? It's an artificial vein. So then this one here was the last one that lasted maybe, it would have lasted longer, but I got the transplant. So after the kidney transplant, it just shut down because we weren't using it any longer. So May of 2012 until August of 2014, okay? Now, like I've always stated that I've been pretty healthy. So you can tell by my tone, my muscle tone. Obviously, I had to been a lot bigger before I started dialysis, but because of dialysis, they keep you at a certain dry weight. My dry weight has been around 150 when I was on dialysis. Starting to go up now, little, but surely, and I'm not rushing. So the reason why I'm showing you these graphs and my body type is just to let you see that, you know, we're not all made the same. But those of you that have been through similar situations such as me, then you can relate. Now, those that are going through other kind of health situations and you're focused on what you used to have as far as your body, you know, I went through the same thing. It was hard for me at the beginning, you know, knowing that I wasn't going to be able to play college football any longer, because my sophomore year in college is when I got sick. And it was halfway through the season. I played at Pasadena City College, and that's history. So, again, the reason is to show you what I've been through as far as physicality and how you might be in denial, or how you might always focus on what your body used to look like. And I understand. Went through the same thing. And there's many other people out there that can attest to what we're agreeing on. So the main thing is, even if you're battling kidney disease or whatever kind of health problems, you can always maintain some type of workout regimen. And it doesn't have to be extreme. Not at all. For one, people that aren't able to do too much exercising, like with weights, or anything like that. Now, if you want to do leg exercises and you're not able to have too much mobility, and you still want to keep that muscle tone right, okay, you can do calf raises. Calf raises sitting in a chair. Now, this is one true exercise that was taught to me at the beginning of my ordeal with my health situation, which was 99, 2000, I believe. I was fresh off of life support. While still in my ICU bed, once I started regaining strength in my lungs, they handed me one sheet of paper, and it had like maybe 6, 7 different exercises that you're able to do in your bed. One was, if you're in your bed, excuse me, if you're in your bed and you have a partner or the rail or the footboard of your bed, you can press with your feet, which is going to strengthen your calves, okay? Strengthen the calf muscles. Now, I don't know if you can see from there, but you see all these wrinkles? That is showing you how big my body was at one particular time. And I'm talking about health-wise. Healthy, fit. Now, once my body shrunk, I got these wrinkles. And again, those of you who know, who've been through the same situation, stretch marks. Stretch marks. I thought only pregnant women got stretch marks. And not all pregnant women, obviously, but let me see here. All the way, I guess, stops right there, and on the other side as well. So, again, back to the exercises for people that don't have too much mobility. Calf raises. If you're in your bed, you can do press against your footboard, or you can use someone's hand. If you have a loving wife or husband at home, son, daughter, a healthcare, in-home healthcare provider, you know, they can do certain exercises with you. Another one is if you're laying flat in the bed or on the floor, you can lift your legs 6 inches above whatever you're sitting on, ground, bed, mattress. Tighten your thigh muscle as you're lifting. Do that maybe 4 times. You hold it for 10 seconds. That's building your muscle back. And these exercises are particularly for people whose muscles have atrophied, meaning that the muscles have started to deteriorate because you've been maybe laid up, bedridden. Your body has went through a shock, which my body did. It went through a complete shock. Now my legs, oh my God, I think I have to build up enough courage to show you my legs. I've never had huge muscular legs, but my legs were strong. They fit my body type. So when my body went through my shock, my legs, they called me chicken legs in high school. And that was because of track. We used to wear these short 70s shorts. Back in the 70s, that's how they look. I'm a 96 graduate of high school. So imagine having these little tiny shorts on running track. But we were good, so it really didn't get to us that bad. But, you know, your brothers and sisters on your track team, oh yeah, you know how you guys talk about each other. So they called me chicken legs, and I had to accept it. But my legs were strong. So going through a shock, going from chicken legs to pencil legs, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying. So once I build up enough courage to show everyone that, I will. And again, this is just to help us all. So I'm being funny right now. So I showed you my calves, but maybe I'll wear some little tiny shorts and show you guys my pencil legs. So what I'm doing now for myself, I'm doing a lot of lower body exercises. I will show you another exercise, what I do outside, which is walking, but there's several hills around here. I live in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. We have a lot of attractions around here where you can work out, walk, do all sorts of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk at one of my locations, and I'm going to show you how I'm building my muscles back up in my legs. That might be the next video. If not, the next video is definitely going to be shopping at the grocery store, showing you the nutritional facts. So I just wanted to give you guys a little insight real quick. Again, this is the leg exercises, calf raises, pressing against someone's hand like you're pressing on the weight machine at the gym. The calf, what is those? Calf extensions, calf raises, lifting your legs up, locking your calf. You're tightening it up, not your calf, excuse me, your thigh muscle as you're lifting it and holding it for 10 seconds, 4 repetitions. Another one is stretching. You want to stretch those muscles back out, stretch them out. And that's going to help you build the tenacity up, build the tendons back up, the muscle fibers in there. Because if you're bedridden, your muscles are just sitting there. As they're atrophied, they're not doing anything. They don't have any kind of movement. So once you're starting to able to move them and stretch them back out, that's going to help build blood circulation as well. You're not going to be tight. So there's a lot of different things you can do. I'm trying to think of some more of those bed leg exercises. The calf raises, the calf push. You push with your foot. That was pretty much one of the two top things on that sheet, I think. Now that I think about it, because it was all about building up the calf, building up the thigh muscle. And as far as the hamstring, I think that's where the stretching comes into play. And then once you're able to get a little bit more mobile, then you can stand up. And let me see here. If you're against see, I have a wall right here, a corner of a wall. So let me see. If you were to place your left hand here, okay, and you're leaning against the wall. Now I'm going to grab it with my left hand, the camera, okay, and then you're stretching, pulling this up. Now what that is doing is, oh, I felt that. That felt good. You're stretching here. The whole quad muscle, it should stretch all the way up to here. Depending on how you lean into it, you move around, you'll be able to feel what stretches the muscle the most, which area. Do that both sides, okay? So again, probably later today after I run a few errands, I will be going to my locations of where I do my walking. I'm still building up my strength. It's been since August that I had the kidney transplant. And everything is going well, other than that little slight setback as far as me catching a virus, flu. Who knows what it was and where it was from. But that's another thing. When your immune system is low due to the immunosuppressants, you have to be very careful as far as who you're around, what you're doing, how you're eating. If you're eating, you're getting the right vitamins, it's going to help keep that immune system, even though it's low, keep it still strong enough to where you're not that vulnerable. But you're extremely vulnerable comparison to when your immune system is at the right levels. All right. So I'm signing out again. Healthy Jew. Remember, love yourself. Don't never let anyone deter you from what you need to do for yourself. Look forward to tomorrow. Enjoy the day, you guys. Love you guys. Love yourself.